Okay, thank you. So today our topic is very interesting, I guess. Probably you have known that many kinds of issue in Indonesia that talking about teacher and talking about educational system, and uh, we we are here uh, will focus on discussing about about uh, in general, like general school in Indonesia, like our topic today is underpaid, undervalued, and underseeked. Who left the teachers behind? Okay, let me play the. Okay, nice. This is we can see here in the slide. There are a teacher uh, who is speaking up with their life. They are struggle to their life. They also have like uh, have each student, but sometimes our government or probably we ourselves don't really care about them. We never speak up. We never uh, speak about the teachers itself sometimes. That's why here when you heard the phrase being a teacher, low protection, high demand, what the first word or feeling that comes to your mind, and why? So anyone who wants to speak, you can raise your hand. Okay, anyone who wants to raise hand to answer about this question? Being a teacher, low protection, high demand. What the first word or feeling that comes to your mind, and why? So probably if there is no one. Okay, Mr. Sunshine. Hello, Mr. Sunshine.
Hello, hello. How about you? How you doing, Mr. Zulfikar?
I'm I'm good, very good.
Okay.
How
So,
about
yeah.
you?
Yep. If you're doing great, then I'm doing good. All right.
All right.
Thank you so much for the given time. So, the first time something comes to my mind when I hear the phrase is that this might be a reality, a bitter truth. Um, I think I can't deny that the high demand remain existed until now because um, it is we know exactly the unparalleled urgencies to have teachers educating the children, educating all the students. Because even if we need to realize the populations in Indonesia declines gradually, but I think the demands, the need toward quality teacher, not just any teacher, is piling or accumulating. So I suppose teacher again is no longer a professional to be expected to as the ideal career in the future because it is not that promising. It is not that profitable as traders or the white desk type profession, because as what this statement states to us that. Uh, a lot of issues, a lot of news have been exposing that the teachers' condition, especially their welfare, is not well guaranteed by the government. It is because the government has been focusing on different type of priority program, even if we need to realize that the program is good, for example, like MBG, and it is even taking or even like being intertwined into the education's budget. But I think those two are two different things, and we need to ensure first to get the high quality educator or teacher. We need to ensure that they have uh, well or better standard of life quality. With that in mind, I think there would be the high demand themselves will be equally followed by the high expectations of our people to become teachers. I think that's as a brief preface to start the discussion, Mr. Zulfikar. Thank you. Back to
All right. All right. Thank you so much for your opinion, Mr. Sunshine. And I think I that agree about some opinion from you that our government is not really focused about the teachers, about the education, but because of they have
Okay. I think Mr. Zulfikar have a little problem with the internet, but it's okay. I'm pretty sure he will come back. Thank you so much, Sir Sunshine, for voicing your perspective. I found it very interesting, and I also am very excited to hear more about others. Does anyone want to speak about this slide specifically? Sorry, I can just reshare in the chat box. I think the question was, what was the first thought that come across your mind when you when you see a phrase stated, teacher with high demand and low protection?
sorry, I lost my connection,
It's okay, totally
guys.
fine, totally
Okay,
understand.
sorry, guys. Okay, let's move to the next opinion. How do you think it is, Miss Jamnia? Jamnia, do you have any opinion about this phrase?
In some cases,
Uh,
I can see what happened, especially for the teacher who are teaching for um, how to say, not the civil servant yet, but the the uh, uh, the obligations, the responsibility the same with another part of teacher who already serve as civil servants. And what I doubt when I see this phrase is like this is systematic. So we as a civil, it's hard for us to um, force the government, even though we already speak up alone is not enough. We have to do something else, how to support the teacher in this category. I believe there is not all teacher in this category that, but most teacher in this category. So maybe that's what I can share with you.
Okay. Yes. Yes, because in general, as I said previous time that in general the condition of teachers in Indonesia are same. They have many pressure even with their work in school and also with their uh, our life in their home probably. Okay, thank you, uh, Miss Jamnia. So we can move to the next question topic. Okay. In today's Indonesia, do teachers still teaching as a noble profession, or has it shifted into a survival profession? Okay, maybe they teach from their heart. Do teachers really teach from their heart? They teach to develop our human resource, our nation, or they just teach because of their life. They don't think they can change the world. They just focus to survive in their life. Do you think uh, which one is related to your mind about this topic, this question? Okay, anyone who wants to answer the question, just raise your hand. Is very okay. Probably I want to choose Amrul Haq. Okay, anyone?
Okay, yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Yes, just give your opinion.
Okay, in my opinion, so I am also a teacher, sir. I teach for primary school in Jakarta, and for
We can
me,
start. Mhm.
yeah, for me, do teachers still teaching as a noble profession, or has it shifted into a survival profession? For me, it depends on the teachers itself. Yeah, some teachers they teach with their hearts, but some teachers they teach only to get money. Yeah. Uh, I sometimes feel both of them. Sometimes I teach with my heart, but sometimes maybe when I have some problems with the students, yeah, I just come to school to get the attendance, and then when the end of the month, I will get more money because I always come to school. Yeah. Uh, yeah, yeah. It depends on the teachers. Yeah, because some of my friends, teachers, they teach with their heart. Yeah, they are really professional. They prepare the lesson very well. They are very creative, but some teachers don't. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so are you a teacher, Mr. Amrul?
Yes, I'm a teacher, sir.
Okay, I feel you. If you are a teacher, I feel you the same way, the same boat. Okay, thank you, Mr. Amrul Haq.
Yeah, you're welcome, sir.
Next, how about you, Miss Lutfia, Siti Lutfia? I guess you want to give your opinion in this question, maybe. Okay.
Oh, thank you, Sir Zulfikar. So, in my opinion, if we see, if we see from some of Indonesian perspective that teaching is still seen as a noble profession, but we also have to know in reality, sometimes we often feels like teaching is a survival profession, and also many teachers still teach with dedication. They also prepare their teaching well with strong values, but they also must struggle with, we know, low income and also heavy works and also limited protection. So because of this situation, teaching, we can see teaching is no longer only about serving education, but also about how to survive economically and also emotionally.
Uh,
Can I give my
okay.
opinion?
All right.
Yeah,
Please.
but if we know that a teacher will not get much money, why do we still become a teacher? Why don't we change our job to become anything? Yeah, to get more money than becoming a teacher.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Amrullah, for your critics question. Very good. Okay, Miss Sophie, you want to answer?
Actually, I would like to respond a little bit about Mr. Amro's question,
Okay.
because it's a very good question, by the way. And yeah, we should all ask that question, actually. But I think, as far as I understood, what happened in our country is because limited job offer, and teacher seems to quite doable, especially in a public school. uh they don't, surprisingly, teacher doesn't necessarily have a higher degree. For example, I was growing up in a very small area in East Borneo, and my junior high school teacher, they also just junior high school graduate. So my junior high school teacher never even go to high school, let alone like university. So in that capacity, it says, it answer that um it's it looks, or it seems easy to apply job as a teacher, and the fact that we have so many people in our country, and even though our government have promised us to give like 19,000 whatever job offer, that doesn't seem exist. Yeah, unfortunately, this kind of job that it's the fastest way, I would say, or yeah, the most approachable job to apply to. I think I think that would be the answer. I don't know, but maybe other participants have additional points or different answer.
So, uh, very good, very good answer, Miss Sophie. I guess you said that people join to be a teacher because it is the easiest way for them to get a job. That's why they become a teacher. Is that the point? Ah, all right. Okay. Febri, yo, Mr. Febri. Uh, come on.
Yeah, yeah. I just want to add. I don't know. Maybe it's because of Indonesia is a developing country. So, uh, I I am thinking about when we are in a developing country, being a teacher will never be like like a very uh, well paid job. That's the thing. If we want to have like uh if the teacher want to have like a get enough salary, get enough protection, in their responsibility. So it will describe as an like developed country. I'm imagining like China or other countries like America, Australia, let's say that they pay the teacher really high because of they are a developed country. So in this case, if I have to answer this question, I will definitely say that teachers still teaching as a noble profession, whatever the education level they have right now, because I don't think that even though like now we have Sekolah Garuda or kind of things like the international schools we have. Uh, I don't think it's enough and also balancing compared to the all the schools in Indonesia, like common schools in Indonesia, and and that's not the answer anyway of like I mean if we want to being a teacher in Indonesia is good enough if we teach in international schools. I don't think that's the bare minimum or the standard. If we want to achieve or if we want to say that being a teacher in Indonesia is very good, so we need to very in Indonesia need to invest more in education. Maybe we can start with the teacher first. Pay the teachers very well. Maybe one of the highest salary, let's say like in Australia, one of the highest salary is always the educators. I think that's my answer, Mr. Zulfikar. If that makes sense, of course.
All right. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Febri. Yeah, that's we have to focus on the teacher first. We have to pay enough for the teachers. That's the point, right? For our better educational system. Okay. Thank you for this question. Next, move about yeah, so after all the question that we answered previous time, now we move to the next level of question that considering the ongoing issues faced by honorary teachers in Indonesia. Do you think teaching is still a rational career choice for young people today? Why uh, is it still rational? I mean that it is focused on honorary teachers, right? We don't talk about civil servant because they have a lot of salary, of course, but it is not in international school in Indonesia or Chinese school probably or something the same school, but we talk general school that in Indonesia, in Papua, in Manado, in Medan, and many different islands. We know that there are many issues related to salary. So, how do you think, Miss Sophie? Your answer.
Yeah, thank you for the opportunity, sir. And I really like that you're specified like we're not talking about international school or a Catholic that's a fancy school. We're talking about the mainstream school, the public school that most people go to. That's very important to start there. When if the question is, do we think teaching is still rational career? I would say yes. I grew up in a teacher's family. Both of my parents are teachers. my grandparents, as far as I understood, they also were teachers, and I was also a teacher for 2 years. Um, when I'm still in university, I just not being a teacher for the past 4 years because of exactly because of salary reason. But passionately, or do I still want to be? I still want to be, and I would love to become a teacher because I've experienced the satisfaction to uh, show up to the class, meeting the students, and giving them some new information for them to learn. Um, it's an indescribable feeling, and it's something that really keep up the happiness of one person. So I would say yes, but we also need to think logically if this job really fulfill our basic necessity, for example. But I'm pretty sure uh, especially nowadays generation, they're really smart, especially Gen Z. I really love my generation, even though so many people underestimate us and people saying that our generation is fucked up. But I think Gen Z is like the only generation who has um, a good boundaries. So they know their qualities, and they know that um, if they don't like or they don't comfortable with any some kind of job environment, they don't care. They just resign. It's not because we're weak. It's because we know that we know the boundaries. We're willing to leave than stay in the same environment. It's different from the previous generation who's choosing to stay for a longer career, maybe in order to get promotion. So they think, let's stay a little bit longer here, even though it's super uncomfortable already, but they still choose not to. But this kind of behavior also, I think, uh, what is it? Menjaga. Like this behavior is staying in a toxic environment. Keep up the exploitation. So when we don't really speak up of our quality or boundaries, the school would keep paying us in a very low salary, but because they know that we want the job, we want to stay in order to still get paid. But I'm pretty sure if we think about it even deeper, the school is the one who needs us, because without teacher, the school is gonna be, because they're gonna have more students and more every year. So uh, uh, having a teacher as their employee is mandatory for them. And if we are as a teacher really have strong boundaries since the beginning, that if you want you to hire me, then I want to treat it like this and that. Then if you don't speak up in the beginning, then they wouldn't offer it as well. Sorry, like I by so many distractions, because I just feel like I have so many points in my head that I would like to say, but I don't want people to keep listening to just one person for 10 minutes. So I think that's pretty points. It's clear. Thank you, sir.
Okay. All right. Thank you for your a lot of views, Miss Sophie. I like it is still like exploitation teacher. It is very deep. Like okay, nice. I do feel like that the the owner of the school. I mean the uh yeah, I ever teach in a private school, and I come to school at 7 and go back at 5 p.m. Then in a month they just give me 300 rupiahs, and they also do it for all of the teachers there. So that's crazy, I guess. Yeah, and it's not only one time, but multiple times when I joined the school around of my village here. They do the same time, and how can I speak up? I can complain because I need a job and my I need a job and just need activity, not need the money. But I do really need the money. I don't know. Okay, thank you. Do you think Miss Henny? Hello, Miss Henny. Welcome to
I just joined.
welcome. Yeah. Uh,
I just sorry.
I give you time to answer, Miss Henny.
What is the question, sir? This one, yeah.
This one.
Do you think teaching rational career choice young people to do? I don't think so. Yeah, because I've been in that situation. I mean, if you don't have a passion to be a teacher, don't try to choose a career to be a teacher. Yeah, because as a teacher, you have a tendency. I mean, you give everything to your students. Yeah, not only from the financial concern, but everything like your knowledge. Yeah, and let's say that even the salary is not more than enough. Yeah. Even below UMR. Yeah, yeah, like in my region, my region, you know, the situation, if you choose to be a teacher, you can compare with the employee like chemical engineering or mining or coal mining. We cannot compare them, but as long as you have a passion to be a teacher, yeah, just go choose as your career. But if you don't have a passion to be a teacher, yeah, I mean, you don't have a passion of that, don't choose this career. Sorry to say that. Thank you.
Yeah. Uh, I thank you, Miss Henny. It is very clear. Uh, it, you okay? Anyone who wants to give a question, give answer, Miss ini Nurul, maybe. Okay, Miss. Please raise your hand, guys. Ahmad Darmaji. Okay.
Okay. All
Oh,
right. First of all, thank you for the uh, what do you call it? Kesempatan ya. Chance. Thank you for the
yeah.
chance.
Chance.
Uh, the question I actually have arrived like 5 minutes ago, but yeah, the question: do I think teaching is a rational career choice for young people today? Why yes or why not? I think uh, first of all, I'm a tutor. I'm a tutor for UTBK. Yeah, I've been experienced as a like an English teacher. Yeah, English teacher and a Japanese language teacher. So and my review as a teacher is it could be yes or it could be not. The reason it's yes if you're going to teach at the private school, at the private school, uh, which is for high class people.
because I've been there before, and I'm I'm quitting. I'm then I'm going to the public school. I'm teaching some language linguistic subjects, and for the public school, the answer is not, because you can compare, you could compare when you're in private school, the wage, yeah, the wage is already upper the over the UMR, you call it. It's a lot more than the UMR, like five millions. Yeah, yeah. You could get 5 millions per month, and then in the end of the year, you could get some. You could get some. Uh, what do you call it? Hadiah,
Bonus.
hadiah. Honors from the parents. Yeah, the parents
Reward.
are very respectful for to us, than comparing with the public school one. So it's a yes for a private school, but it's not for a public school for me. Yeah, it's simply as that.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. Ahmad Darmaji, for answering the question. How about you, Coco Melon? You raise your hand. How do you think?
Yeah. All right. Can I answer the questions in my thought?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
First of all, thank you for the chance. And actually, I've joined this like about 3 minutes or 5 minutes ago, but I've read the question, and I thought this is an interesting topic to discuss. Um, uh, at first, we need to see that what what is the purpose of the career. A career equals, in my mind, career is a job, and it is made and it is done to fulfill every of our needs. And if you look at the psychological theory of Maslow, it is start from the physiological needs, the foods, the housing, the clothes, and so on and so forth. Uh, get up to the motivational needs, and at the top we have the self-actualization. Actually, as a person who has been teaching for a year, maybe more than a year, teaching is most likely will be fulfill our self-actualization needs. That's because at teachings we've learned something, maybe for years, maybe for months, maybe at night or a day. We prepared for the topics we want to give to the students, and that makes us feel that we actualize ourselves to share everything we know or anything we know to give the students insights and knowledge. Uh, but the thing about psychological theory of Maslow's is you cannot really fulfill the self-actualization's needs if you haven't fulfilled your physiological needs. So yeah, to be rational, that to be think that the career is rational is to makes us fulfill the basic needs at first. And as Mr. Ahmad Darmaji said that uh, the wage is too low, means we cannot fulfill our housings, our foods, our bills, etc. So I think choosing the teaching as a career is maybe an irrational choice. Yeah, we've seen a lot of teachers have multiple, maybe 2 or 3 jobs at once, just to fulfill the needs of themselves or even their families. And furthermore, it has made the, I don't know if it's a shared mindset that, oh, teaching is not only a job, it's the calling, it's your purpose. So it's not everyone has to be a teacher. But I think if we, as the Indonesian people, and also the governments, of course, who has a lot of powers to make the choice and make the laws or anything like that, uh, can uh, can have more effort to fulfill the teacher's needs. I think maybe everyone will have a chance. Everyone will has a chance to teach. It's not only, it's maybe not only in school. Maybe it's on uh, private seminar. Maybe it's on discussion forum at Zoom meetings as like this, and anything else. So I think for now, teachings is an irrational choice for the career, but it's always, and it always will be a rational choice to make the future better. So yeah, to make the choice, to make it rational for the people. Yeah, I think the government and also the people will have need to have the same mindset that teachings is not only for, it's not it cannot be done with only the teacher itself, but every element of the society.
Okay.
Okay, maybe that's
All
it.
right. Thank you, Miss. All right. Thank you, Mr. Cocomelon. Are you a teacher, Mister? Of course.
Uh, yeah, I've been teaching maybe for a year before I go to college. And I've graduated from Islamic boarding school, and I was given a chance to be part of the teachings group
Ah,
for a year.
uh, okay. Thank you, Mr. Cocomelon. Okay, let's move to the next question. Wait, wait. Okay. Uh, next question is the issues of honorary teachers and their transition into triple PK governments employers with work agreements remain hotly debated. We know that many topics, many issues in social media are related to this question. So, do you think that uh, this as triple PK government employees with work agreement scheme truly solves the problem? Guys, how how do you think, Mr. Sunshine? Okay, how do you, how how do you think? Do you want to give your opinion, Mr. Suhail? Smith. Okay, if you want to give your opinion, you can raise your hand, guys. Mr. Amrul Haq, do you?
Yes, sir. Why?
Yes.
So- Sorry, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. Sorry, I have a connection problem.
Yeah. Do you want to
Okay,
answer this
thank you.
question, Miss?
I
Yes.
want to share my opinion. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Go on, go on.
I think not all of the teacher in Indonesia is underpaid or undervalued. Some teachers have high paid, like in the private primary school, and Indonesia is a very wide area. If we compare to Singapore, we have to apple to apple. If Indonesia have same size as well as Singapore, maybe the quality of education in Indonesia is can be good as Singapore, because Indonesia is so wide. I think it's very hard to have a high qualification of teacher in Indonesia, because Indonesia is so wide. So I think it's normal if we hard to make a good qualification in our teacher. So if you underpaid or undervalue, I think you have to make your qualification as high like teacher in the private primary school, like uh, Pelita Harapan School, like Islamic high school. I think that if you teach there, you have a high pay, because I am one of the treasury of my own school foundation of my family. And so about the PPPK scheme to resolve the welfare problem, I also have the opinion. My brother is one of the legislative staff. They said they have another solution besides PPK. It's like giving a job scheme. It's like outsourcing for the teacher. So I think that is the other solution. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Mr. Suhail Esmer. Suhail Erasmer. Okay, nice. Others who wants to answer this question? Reporting, certification process, curriculum, target, and performance evaluation. Do you believe these demands are realistic compared to the salary? We also talk about salary. Let's move to the next question. Okay, recently there have been discussion about SPPG related appointments into this is good issue into P3K positions. Meanwhile, many long servicing honorary teachers are still waiting. Do you see this is fair policy implementation, or does it raise ethical concern? Okay, so do you think this is like fair for us SPPG become super servant, become P3K, but uh, teachers no, they just do their job as usual and get salary and go back to home uh, uh, with low salary, with hungry belly. So how do you see this? Me wants to answer? Anyone?
I want to answer.
Okay. Okay.
Just for your information, now I'm working as the civil servant in the government of Indonesia, and it's very hard to be civil servant in Indonesia. I have tried 3 times to got selected to be a civil servant, but when I read this news about SPPG that could be a civil servant in Indonesia, I think it's very not fair, because there must be selection. Like me, after 3 times, uh, I got selected. But this SPPG or from the committee of MBG, they got selected like easily. So I think it's very not fair. Meanwhile, the honorary teachers, it's very hard to be a civil servant in Indonesia. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Suhail. It's not fair. How do you think it is, Mr. Sunshine? Is it fair or not, Mr. Sunshine? Do you want to answer this question? Sunshine is here. Okay. How about you, Miss Henny?
Mm, For me,
Okay. Yeah, from you.
I guess it's totally insane, yeah, if we compare the position. Of course, it's totally different. P3K position, especially for the teacher and SPPG, they have
Uh-huh.
different job. They have different job desks. They have different. What is that job description? As a teacher, we have to devote it our life to teach our student, give everything mentally, physically, economically, even we give everything to our students, yeah. But if we compare, especially for them, they they want to be a P3K, yeah, and the status will be the same as P3K. I guess it's totally insane, yeah. Who made this rule or policy, yeah. Even it's their political kingdom, yeah, but they need to consider everything from their aspect, yeah, from the jealousy, the teacher, yeah, even, yeah, even the, what is that, the cause, or like, they try to take, what is that, part of the money from the, what is that, the funding of education, even what is that, MBG, they cut, yeah, the fund from the education side. I mean, yeah, why should they force, yeah, like PPG, I mean, the staff want to be P3K. As you know, that the honorary teacher, they devoted their life for a long time, and they try, it's hard for them to join the task, yeah, even to be a P3K. They try everything like that, the requirement, as I know, that the requirement of P3K, as I write the information, yeah, in the process of being P3K teacher is not easy, yeah. If you want to join the process, yeah, there are some regulation. It depends on the school. It You have to devote it, or like, to be a honorary in that school for a long time, and you have to register through the online official government, and uploading required document like ID card, diploma, or transcript. Even you have to pass the test, yeah, like competency test, and waiting for the announcement for a long time, yeah. And even yeah, it's difficult situation, but they try to be a good teacher, to give everything, yeah, for their students, if a teacher don't have a tendency, don't have a passion to be a teacher, yeah, they will stop or quit from the job. But because they have a passion to be a teacher, to make students, yeah, they want to make their students to be smart, they try to stay still in that position. If we compare to their employee, yeah, that's the CEO and big this person, yeah, you cannot compare this, yeah. Sorry to say that. I hate talking about politics, but it's totally insane.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Miss Henny. It's it is good. Yeah, I guess it is also contradictive. Like there are many pros and cons about this to this. Okay, how about your opinion, Mr. Cocomelon? Do
Right.
you? Yeah,
Okay. At first, I want to confirm that this question is about that SPPG has the easier right to be the PPK workers, right, than the honorary
yeah,
teacher. Um, I think if we if we take the POV of our president, Mr. Prabowo Subianto, our Your Majesty, our Lord, I think this is a fair policy implementations. Maybe we can take the opinions from earlier. Who is the earlier speaker? Miss Henny. Yeah, it's
Miss Henny.
totally incomparable because the teaching is really different than MBG, and I think we have to support every of our government's program, and I think some of you or maybe a lot of you has chosen that Mr. Prabowo Subianto needs to be the president in 5 years, and it's been a year of the government's program. Then I think that our president has stated that okay, our strategic program will be the MBG. Then I think it's fair to him create the policy that they have to focus on MBG. As I said before, that if you want to make the people work optimally, then we need to give them a chance to fulfill their physiological needs, their foods, their housing, and etc. And if we look into the strategic implementations of MBG, yeah, of course, the workers of SPPG need to fulfill their physiological needs first, and I think it's fair to maybe delay the honorary teacher salary for yeah at administrative reasons, etc., and prioritize the MBG first, because yeah, it's what stated from Mr. Prabowo Subianto. He said that okay, in my periods of leadership, we need to build food estate. We need to build makanan bergizi gratis for students. And I think it's fair if he made the policy that he will prioritize the SPPG workers first to be P3K. Come on, guys. We need to support our governments. And I think it's a good thing to support him.
yeah. Okay, nice. Thank you, Mr. Cocomelon, about the answer. Okay. Okay. Who wants to give the opinion? The opinion about this? Okay. Who next? Who's next? Yeah. Miss Sophie.
Yeah, thank you, Mr.
Yeah.
Zulfikar. I just wanna maybe respond a little bit. Not gonna be long. I really like the way Mr. Cocomelon um express his perspective. I think it's very well spoken. But I also disagree with what he's been saying. Yeah, he was specifically talking about the program of the government, even though I don't really know what is the correlation about this topic. But anyway, um, I think blindly supporting government is a very dangerous move, by the way. So we can, I mean, he's making it very clear and very good when he said we already know their vision and mission before they become president. or before the elections. So we already know we already know what to be expect, and very important to support the program. I agree if the program works, but the thing is the program fail brutally. It's not only the corruptions everywhere, or so many students got poisoned. It's the idea of giving students healthy food in order to maximize their brain potential is a very good narration. But the fact is, what happened in reality, it's totally the opposite. You know, there's it's I also I'm not in school anymore, so I only can see from my sister lunchbox what they she has been given, or from internet. It's very oily, by the way, and it's very small portion. It's not, it looks not healthy at all. But I don't know, I can't generalize the whole Indonesia by my little sister lunchbox. I think that's so unfair. But what we can see from the major statistically speaking, this program is just fail totally. So by saying that we need to support our government for the sake of being a good citizen, it's so wrong to just even say that, because we give them 5 years to perform well, to improve Indonesia, to prove us that they are um, deserve to be choose to be elected. But if it's only 1 year and it's already failed, then we need to give them a chance to go to alternative program, to change the program, not to continue the program. So I think that's pretty much what I would like to say. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you so much, Miss Sophie. Uh, I I don't know. Maybe Mr. Ahmad, would you stop the MBG or continue it?
Why should why should we stop MBK? well, can I answer? Can,
Yeah, yeah,
can I answer Mr. Kokomelon's what did Mr. Kokomelon say?
yeah. Go on.
It's interesting to respond about this issue because yeah, Mr. Kokomelon said that it's all that this is the project strategy of the strategic of the strategic project of the government is not to the education but for the MBG, right? I totally agree with that because I totally agree with the statement that the government aren't caring for the education. The government caring about the MBG. Because if the governments are caring for the education, why didn't they raise the teachers' wages first? The parents' wages also. So the kids aren't uh, the kids aren't shit worrying about getting malnutrition, stunting, etc. Right? So the government's objective in this case are to keep the problem, to give the MBG a huge stage. That's what I think about this issue. And if Mr. Cocomelon is trying to say, uh, at least if the MBG succeeded, maybe teachers will be prioritized after. It's already succeeded, mate. It's already succeeded. The MBG is already succeeded in the government's sudut pandang. Yeah, in the
Point.
government's eyes. And why should they? Yeah, that's my response to Mr. Kokomelon's answer.
All right. So in government's views, this is very, very succeed. But in okay, nice. What else, Mr. Comelon?
See, no, he just stated my point.
Yeah,
It's a maybe it's not.
yeah.
Yeah, nothing is perfect. I think. Yeah, there's nothing perfect in this world. So I think, yeah, the logistics problems, or maybe the menu problems is. I think it's a part of evaluations that needs to be done. And uh, yeah, let's take an example from the company. In a company, if it's big enough, it has a lot of efforts and a lot of challenge to change totally the programs or totally the culture. So why don't we just optimize what's done? I think food poisoning is the problem of the menus. Maybe logistics process is the problems of the supply chain system. And uh, and yeah, another problems, I think that another problems has also a solutions to it. And and also, if we change the program to prioritize another else, maybe okay, let's say the honorary teachings, there is no guarantee that there will be no corruptions in that, right? So who knows that the corruptions in the honorary teachings P3K will be bigger than the MBG programs. So I think it's common. I think it's fair to government to prioritize MBG and delay the P3K honorary teachings, or maybe, yeah, or maybe uh, let's see the positive parts. The teachings is a big work. Has the teachers has to be a lot of administrative tasks, maybe. And maybe the selections is more complicated, and the administrative has more bureaucracy or something. So I think it's fair if they need to wait maybe a few times a little bit more than the P3K and MBG program.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Comelon. 1 minute for you, Mr. Darmaji. 1 minute. You want to answer?
Uh,
1 minute.
no, no. I'm
Uh,
questioning Mr. Kokomelon's. So you're trying to say that the teachers are corrupting more than SPPG,
No, no,
or something like that.
the
Teacher,
right, no, the honorary teachers is not the bad guys here. So who guarantee that the Ministry of Education has no corruption state in it? Do you know that they are clean? They are all clean. No, no, I'm not talking about the honorary teachers. I'm talking about the government system, the government system himself.
okay.
I
I
see, I
think
see.
I get the point from Mr. Comelon. We change the project to the other side, like we do instead of MBG, the corruption will be exist again in that point. I think that is, yeah. Mr. Suhail, how?
Okay. Mr. Cocomelon, I don't know your real name, but I think I have to answer about your statement. You said that we have to support the government, but I think my point is, if there are someone that criticize the government, is that not mean the, the that people is not support the government. Critics is good, I think, for the government. So I work for the government. I support the government, but if I disagree about the MBG, I think it's okay. I don't say we have to stop the MBG. I just want to evaluate how the process. Thank you.
we need to better. All right, thank you so much. Yeah, is it right, Mr. Suhail? We need to many things need to be solved in these programs. To make it perfect, we need time. Okay, all right. Uh, next issues. Do low salary and high workloads affect teachers' emotional well-being, and could this directly contribute to conflict in classroom? So the law is to teacher students. So the issues to salary of teachers, and so their emotional become.
I think Mr. Zulfikar is having internet problem. You may continue, Mr. Suhail. It's okay. You can
So,
continue.
yes, yes.
Or
Sorry,
whoever.
but sorry. I'm on driving my car, so I cannot talk.
Okay. All right. So because I was pretty sure there's someone talk, and I was just say you may continue, or actually nobody. Is there anyone wants to adding with this prompt or against it? Okay, he's back.
Oh my God, my connection.
It's no worries.
Okay, who wants to answer this question, guys? Uh,
We haven't seen the screen, sir. You may reshare it.
yeah.
I find it very interesting that Mr. Ahmad Darmiji have like a chair in front of the camera, so it feels like he's invisible talking to us, or it's just a profile picture. Not really sure.
It's my profile picture.
I see.
Okay, Mr. Febri wants to. Do you wanna give your opinion? Are you with us?
Yes, I am. Can you come again with the questions? Because I cannot see the screen, to be honest. Like,
Oh, oh,
what should
really?
I? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's
Anyway,
only me or.
guys, can you see the slide, guys?
I don't
No,
know because I
No,
don't. Yeah.
no,
no slide.
Miss Sophie, is this clear?
no. It's there's nothing. Like so maybe you can close and then share if that possible.
Okay.
Or
Is it clear?
'Cause-
uh
Or, or maybe you can just say it, then I'll try to
Okay.
figure it.
Okay. Do low salary affect teachers' emotional well-being, and could this indirectly contribute to conflict in classroom? like
Oh,
con- teacher versus the in class they fight because of emotion. They can't control their emotion because of they is is it related to their salary or not, like conflict, teachers conflict.
oh, it's a hard question.
uh,
It's a hard question. I think the one that can answer this question is supposed to be like the one who experienced teaching, which is like a teacher. Uh, I don't know, but probably yes. There's gonna be like the the uh yes, please, sir. Please, please type it here because I was hearing like on and off of your sentences.
okay, so do you want me to repeat the question?
Maybe if you don't mind, of course, can you please like just type it on the chat box and then like not only me, I can other people can also read it and understand the question.
Or I can type it. Uh,
Oh, please,
maybe
thank you, Miss Sophie.
maybe Mr. Zulfikar, can you please repeat one more time? Read for us. What was the question? All right. I think I got something that I can share here. I'm just gonna screenshot the question from Mr. Zulfikar PowerPoint. Is it already appear in the chat box, guys?
Yes, yes, yes. Now I can see Mr. Zulfikar's screen.
Ah, okay, perfect.
Okay,
Oh,
All right.
the
sorry.
low salaries and high workload affect teachers' emotional well-being. Oh, wow. Okay. I believe so. I believe so. It's always like what do we call like very in line when you let's say that if you have like enough salary, the teachers in my opinion will not think about the like let's say the social aspect that think about is it enough for a month, is it enough for this week, something like that. So not people, the teacher can just focus uh on the teaching, on the uh, what do we call preparing the material for the students, focus on the students. So not gonna think about the salary anymore. So that's actually a part of the mm, part of I don't know. I was reading about SDGs. Is it 13 or 12 something? One of the category that the uh, one of the category that uh, a good education actually, especially for the teachers, is the uh, fulfilling, not fulfilling, maybe not exactly the sentence, but it's very well paid. So socially, uh, also protections. So in this case, salary is one of the protection actually. So if the teacher get that protections, in this case of the salary, I think teachers' emotional well-being, as you said, that will affect. So how many workloads the teacher have, it's not gonna be a big problem. for me, if the salary meets their needs, yeah, or maybe beyond their expectation in Indonesia, which I don't think it happens now because we are still, as I said, like earlier, we are still in developing country, which just means that it's not going to be, it will never be enough for the teachers when we are still a developing country. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Febri. You agree that it affects the emotional teachers. Okay, how do you think, Miss Sophie?
Yeah, I have to agree with Mr. February. I think Mr. February making a good point, and it's very it sounds makes sense in my head, but unfortunately, I've seen some reality check. As far as I when I did my education, the reality sometimes like the opposite. For example, we have two categories teachers at school. We have the civil servant that we call PNS in Indonesia, and there is the honorary, right? The teacher who got paid directly by the school. And um from from all the stage, from elementary until senior high school, all the teacher who already get this secure position, we would say, the PNS one, which have the stable income, obviously higher than honorary one, they're like the least present in the class. There's even one math, one of my teacher math in high school, I never even see his face. He never showed up because he had some other decision. He knows that he got paid already, whether he showed up or not. So he just take it for granted. And it's not only one teacher. When we check statistically, there's a lot of reasons. Most of them are the one who are already stable income. So surprisingly, having higher salary doesn't necessarily make you or give make you perform well in the classroom. But I'm pretty sure that's also one of the reasons to if we paid them maybe not talking about high and low, let's talk about um enough. Because we never know how much is high and how much is low, right? We never know. But I think if teachers already feel fulfilled and enough, and I think what's also playing important reason why they keep performing well in the classroom is when the school provide them some regular training. So the teacher should also keep train and retrain every 3 months, every semester to keep updated about the curriculum, about the teacher, because they're in 10 years they will teaching different generations, so their method of teaching should be changed as well. So if the teacher have these resources and they have these qualities, that's also what makes them keep up to showing up in the classroom. That's also like digging their creativity. I think I don't know what's wrong with my accents, but yeah, I would not say like the only factor to make teacher perform perfectly or maximize their performance is because of the salary. I would say I would unfortunately have to disagree on that. I think that's it from me, sir. Thanks.
Okay, all right. I I just heard that there is a case, as you mentioned previous time, that the civil servant teacher bully to honorary teacher. Uh, is that really exist? Do they does it exist in school?
I think depends. When I was junior high school, my school is in a very small village. So I think bullying culture is very it's very bold there, regardless, like not only in the teacher field, but I think it's just in every field. If you have higher salary, you automatically feel like superior than anybody else. It gives you like audacity to looking bad to other people or making them feel little. Uh, but I think that's not specifically about civil servant or honorary. It's just about the culture. Because when I'm in senior high school, I study in a capital city. It's obviously it's bigger, it's more modern, and I think they're pretty healthy environment. They hang out together even though they a civil servant or honorary. So I don't really think that's the case. But maybe in other cities.
All right. So because I think that it is hard to be civil servant, so it is same like we speak English, like people who can speak English never judge or never bully to them who cannot speak English, because they know how hard it is study. It's hard to fluency in English, so that's why we know the feeling. That's why we don't bully them who struggle in speaking. Right? I think it is same like the case with teachers. Uh, okay. Okay, thank you, Miss Sophie. Anyone who wants to give additional answer, just raise your hand. Miss Henny, are you
Hello,
ready?
sir. Um, if you talk about salary, of course, yeah, the purpose of working, we want to earn money. Yeah, that's the purpose of working. Um, every human in this world, they work for the money. Yeah, money makes people happy. Yeah, including me. Yeah, if I have a high salary, of course, yeah, so will be happy, and yeah, it's really affect to my the quality of my performance, yeah, at my job description, yeah. And if we discuss, yeah, the low salary and high workload can affect teachers emotional well-being, of course. Yeah, it can affect to their performance in the class, yeah. um if I compare the civil servant teacher and the honorary teacher, they have like salary gap, yeah. Both of them uh, have a salary gap, yeah, different, yeah. As I know, because I had a friend, yeah, my school friend long time ago. She would be honorary teacher for a long time, and now to be he's already to be P3K teacher, yeah. But to be honorary, you have to what is that? To be happy with your low salary, yeah. Even she get a salary 3 months, yeah, 3 months around, yeah. Yeah, it's below below standard of UMR, yeah. But if you have, as I told you, if we have no patience to be a teacher, it can stay longer to take the career, yeah, to be a teacher. If you love your students, yeah, you see them I mean smart because of you. That's you have something in your right. I'm so happy this students is smart. They are smart because of me, yeah. That's a passion. That's the purpose of being a teacher, to make your students clever. You change I mean not only their brain, yeah, they have a good brain, but also from their behavior you change everything. Brain, beauty, and behavior, maybe, yeah. Okay, as a teacher, and as a teacher, as I know, yeah, I mean not only they struggle with their low salary, but also the burden of their job description. Yeah, yeah. As I know, in Indonesia, before we teach, we have to handle like what is that? RPP, yeah, and anything else, yeah, management of school, and we have to finish it sometimes in one day, or in urgent situation you have to finish. And as a teacher, yeah, it's also happened to teachers, yeah, they that's it can affect to the quality of their performance to be a teacher, because they have to handle everything. The first one, they have a low salary, and they have to handle like RPP or PROTA or anything else, and the quality, or they have to join the training and join the seminar. Any, yeah, it's totally, what is that, lose, yeah, it can lose their energy, yeah, yeah. And of course it can be effect to their mentally, physically, yeah, and it affect to their students, yeah. How could we give a good performance if we just give a low salary, yeah. To be honest, yeah, I'm not a kind of hypocrite person, yeah. Of course we are happy with the high salary, but we cannot compare, yeah, the salary from a teacher or the others job, yeah. Thank you, that's my point.
All right. Thank you so much, Miss Henny. Okay. We move to the next issues. Okay. It is about student attitudes toward the teachers. Toward the teachers. As we know that how do social media and viral school accidents shape students' attitudes toward teachers and toward teachers, focus on teachers. Why do I make this question? Because uh, it is same case like the students themselves, they know our salary. When I teach, they ask about my salary. They ask about do I have a side job, hostel, or and they uh, giving a judge about teachers who has low salary. There are uh, as much as we talk about low salary teacher, so it decrease the students respect to the teachers related to this case. How do you think? uh, Anyone wants to answer? Miss Mr. Ahmad, maybe.
I'm still, my brain is still loading for this question. Maybe the other one could.
Okay.
Maybe Mr. Sunshine, he's raising his hand.
Oh, Mr. Sunshine. Okay, Mr. Sunshine.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Zulfikar. I do apologize. You called me before and I haven't responded. I was in the outside for a while. Um, yeah, responding to this question, I'd like to mention the importance roles of social media, because I think the attitude um, inherently brought or used by those children or the students also represent the quality of the environments they had uh, at home. So I can say the way that the parent nurture the children, it affects on how they treat others and how they communicate or engage with others. And others mean here it also includes the teachers, not only the students or um, the peers, but also the teachers. because the way the parents treat them at home, they judge because they still children, they still like below the age to rationalize their actions. They couldn't uh, rationally decide which kinds of attitudes that somehow correct or justifies to be done, and they just do the same like how the parents treat them at home. And more importantly, because the inability of the parents to limit the exposures towards social media, because sometimes it's not only in the case of how to say, it's like a poor family, but also in the rich family background. Uh, if the rich family, like they're not educated enough, they don't limit the screening time, which could harm the children, because the moment they are more exposed to social media, while at the same time the parents are busy working for their economy, they've been exposed to something uneducated, something that is so provoking, some things that they want to do toward the teachers, toward the friends, just to get more at how to say recognition socially. So I think, for example, like the TikTok, for those who earn educations through higher level education or university, they might consider to think more sensibly first before they jump into conclusions after digesting some informations or extracting some information through social media. They would think twice before believing completely. But this another thing that going to happen in the case of high school students, because they still label, because they still couldn't generate the essence of everything. And it is therefore they go viral. The case where they humiliate the teachers, it goes viral, especially if they know exactly that the teachers are powerless, means like no protections for them, like what you brought on the table, Mr. Zulfikar. I think when the teachers are not lawfully protected, this would bring more authority in the case of the student, especially students coming from rich background or coming from family with higher authority background. Like for example, the children of the police, the children of local authority entities like Pak RT or something. I think they tend to exercise the authority their parents have, so that they can be respected. But unfortunately, they're doing that by disrespecting others, especially the teachers. So I guess the social media and the viraling, because the more it goes viral, the more they feel the recognition. It's something dangerous, and the teachers, especially the parents who live their life almost like the entire day with the student or with the children, supposed to teach the student the childrens how to digest, how to embrace the facts, how to extract the truths that they found uh, in their social media, especially the TikTok. It is therefore many of many of the people nowadays reject the news that is coming from TikTok, or TikTok education is not accepted by a lot because it tends to misleading the true idea of how we should live our life as educated citizen. Back to you, Mr. Rizal.
Right. Uh, Thank you so much for your opinion, Mr. Sunshine. I agree. Maybe we need to discuss more. Anyone who wants to give feedback, probably, or answer the question? Mr. Cocomelon?
All right.
Yeah.
I think I don't have anything to say but to agree to Mr. Shanshan that uh, social media and virus coincidence is not the root cause of the of the teachers and the authority and the classrooms conflict, but I think it's their habits of thoughts or habits of thinking in their homes, and what needs to be fixed to solve the this chain problems is to create the conducive or supportive environment at their homes. And yeah, if we think about if we think about what happened, I think it's we can only solve it partially, and we cannot solve it fully to what is happening, that the conflicts has happened. Yeah, I think, yeah, and I think we also can make an effort to put the teachers to be lawfully protected. But what's important is we need to prepare ourselves and our and the childrens of the next generations to have more supportive environments at home. Yeah, it's not only for the screen time, and also think about anything they see and anything they watch in the social media, so they can think of what's right and wrong since the beginning of their stage, maybe. Yeah, at least until they can think of themselves without being taught by their parents or their teachers.
All right. So social media is not really affect their attitude at school. Uh it can be the other sides of things, right? Not only social media, but that's why our students need to be more smart and critic to behave good in school. All right, Mr. Ahmad Darmaji, please.
Okay. Maybe I'll just exemplify Mr. Sunshine and Mr. Cocomelon answers. Which in a case I think they should be instead of removing social media, I think they should be taught only being taught to how to think rationally. Yeah, the case is how to make them think rationally, how to make the environment, also from what Mr. Cocomelon says, how to make environments to solve them to think rationally. They should be taught how to build thinking habits. I think it's about habits basically. So the case is to build those habits. Always ask why they do something, why they are angry with us, about why they do something wrong, if in our perspective it's wrong, and answer them too when they ask why for anything we thought. For this is my experience in teaching linguistic skills in an Islamic dormitory in Depok. Yeah. For example, they if we taught them something, then they asking why, we should be more detailed about telling the structure, why the root cause, why something could be this and why something couldn't be that. Yeah, that's the root sample for me. So they could, from building that habits, they could be more selective to the social media and uh, viral things. So you could process more in to how they affect to their lives too. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Ahmad. That's why they need their parents at at home to remind them, to teach them well, to make to build their attitude as good as possible. So they when they are ready, they can come to the school. Okay, nice. Okay, for next question, I hope you can see the question: does society really respect teachers, or do we just expect them to work for patient while ignoring basic fairness? Okay, as we discuss about a teacher, many of you also teachers. So, do you really respect? Do we really care about them, or we just discuss about them? So we have no hands to give out. Yeah, Miss Sophie, it's good to know your opinion.
No, I just found it very interesting, and I would like to hear other perspective as well after me. Is it the last question, sir?
Uh no, this is the last one.
Okay,
There's another one.
okay. Second last one then.
Yes, second last one.
Okay. So I think if the question is, do we need to respect teacher? It's a very rhetorical question. Absolutely yes. I think it's very self-explanatory, but we need to define respect as well. We need to have like a specific definition of respect, because some people define respect as being obedient. Obedience means you do whatever they ask you to do. You listen to them, you follow them, you put them on a pedestal, and just to, satisfy their ego. And yeah, as a being a good student, being a good person, being a good girl, being a good kid, whatever. So if we look at to that definition specifically, I think that's also not so wise thing to agree on, because obviously we need to have our own identity as well, right? And that's why we go to school, because we need to be able to trust ourselves. We need to be able to learn how to be confident about ourselves, and not only to obedient to adults, because that's pretty much how I been taught this entire time when I was a kid. If you want to be a good person, you listen to your parents, you listen to your teachers, you listen to all the adults in your surroundings. But the fact is, not all adults in my surroundings are giving me good examples. For example, my parents, they're fighting in front of me. Is that a good example? The teachers bullying my classmates, sexualizing my female classmate a lot, and in the very early age that we didn't even understand that yet. But nobody react anything. Nobody say anything, because we need to be respect. We need to not answering when teacher tells something. They're the only one who can talk unless they allow us to talk. So I think we need to change a little bit about definition of how we see respect prior, and how we need to see respect nowadays. And I really hopeful, and I really hope it changing to the better directions. And yeah, the second statement you said, we just expect them to work for patient who are ignoring basic fairness. I'm assuming when you said basic fairness, you're referring to salary. Is that correct, sir?
One of them.
One of them, yeah. I mean, sure, we need to always expect people to sorry, what is it, passionate about their job, about what they're doing. Especially teacher, they need to passionate to teach us, so they're not only using chat gpt and asking us to summarize the whole books, and and let us writing down until our hands cramps in order to killing the time to the class. They need to really teach us what's in the book, because that's also my experience when I was at school. Like, I barely remember what did my teacher teach me, because they just asked us to copy the book, to learn independently, and it seems like they're not really passionate about what they're working. Maybe it's because of the salary, maybe they just don't want to be teacher in the first place. I don't know, but yeah, uh, I think we need to expect them to be more passionate, obviously. I think that's pretty much from me, sir. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Miss Sophie. It's it is good uh, sense. Now, anyone who wants to give the answer again? Okay, Mr. Suhail. Mr. Suhail,
Okay.
you can.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. I think if we talk about the basic fairness is about the salary, my opinion is no matter how the salary that the teacher have, the teacher must be giving the best performance. Why? Because in the theory of the in education, the lowest quality level of education is when you give the reward and punishment system. That's mean if you have a good performance, you will be get reward. But if you don't, you will get punishment. I think it's the lowest education level. But the highest education level is when you have the self awareness of how to be a teacher. So if you have the self awareness, no matter how the salary you have, you will giving the best performance to teach your student. Thank you.
All right. Good. You said that reward. Uh, okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. Suhair. Okay. Any else? Okay. Let me ask Miss Henny. Miss Henny.
Yeah, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Miss Henny. In your opinion, do we just discussing about this kind of topic for ourselves, or we talking, or we really care about teacher?
Mm, yeah, I do respect with a person who choose a career to be a teacher. Yeah, because they have to deal with physically, mentally, economically, and it's not easy for them to deal with that problems. Yeah, and yeah, I do respect. I put my hands up for the teachers. Yeah, because it's not easy to be a teacher in especially in this country. Yeah, it's far away from welfare. Yeah, it's not enough for like basic fairness or welfare or a salary concern. Yeah, and yeah, based on the experience that I see, yeah, from my environment, I guess that if we if I have to tell about the second opinion, just expect them to work for passion. Do we just expect them to work for passion while ignoring basic the fairness? No. Uh, don't be a person like what is that? It's not good. Yeah. If you think that a career if once they choose a career to be a teacher, they have to handle everything, yeah. And the main point, they have to make their students to be smart, yeah, to be a better person, not only the quality of their education, because they have to teach their behavior, yeah. And also because, as I know, that characters before knowledge is really important. If they are just smart but they are not behave, yeah, it means that you're not succeed to be a teacher. Yeah. That's my opinion. Thank you.
Okay, so I really agree with you that we have to respect. We have to respect for them who choose their career to be a teacher, because yeah, it's not easy, and in this life, even me, I think that uh, I'm not longer want to be a teacher, because yeah, I move my job to get more salary. So that's why if I see my friends are still keeping their job as a teacher, I think I will uh, say thank you to them. Okay.
You're
Uh,
right.
Pardon?
Yeah, yes, you're right. I do
Yeah.
agree with your.
Okay. Thank you, Miss. Okay, this is the last question. Mm. Would you still choose to teach? I mean, after all of the weakness as a teacher that we have discussed, the weaknesses, the also the potential, the things, the issues that we have discussed in this time. So, would you still choose to be a teacher or to teach if you have that chance to be a teacher? Okay, Miss Sophie again.
I'm so sorry.
Really curious. Yeah, I because I heard that you mentioned that you want to be a teacher again, Miss
Yeah,
Sophie.
yeah,
Why?
yeah. I'm gonna be very quick because we're running out of time. I don't want to
Yeah.
take everybody's time. Um, yeah, that's a very good closing question, sir. I was a teacher. My parents are teacher. Most of my family were teachers, and I can't really feel any job to replace the satisfaction when you're already in a classroom, and the full of class is looking out for you. What information, what lesson you would like to present today? It's a very indescribable feeling, like I said. So if the question is, would I teach again in the future? I would love to do that 100%. I would like to choose that any other every day, any other of the week. Um, but I would love to also teach at my school, or maybe because we need to also be very logical here, or maybe in international school. But being teacher itself, it's a job that I can see myself through it, because I can still remember all the teachers, maybe not all of my teachers, but very few teachers in my life that really changed my perspective, that really helped me to build my dream. They probably don't know like how or how powerful their words are, but it really works on me, and I would love to, I would love to do that to the next generation as well. I would like to be that person who they always remember, to help them to reach their dreams. I think that's pretty much from me, sir. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Miss Sophie. The only thing that makes me want to be a teacher again, probably because of the students. Uh, because I don't know why, when I get close with the students, I feel comfortable, like they are funny, they are cute, they are innocent. So they make me comfortable exist in school. But for the other reason, I still don't have any kind of reason why do I should go back to school to be a teacher. Okay, good. Um, Mr. Ahmad, you want to give uh answer, Mr. Ahmad? How do you want to go, to be a teacher? Do you would choose still choose to teach, Mr.
Well,
Ahmad? Okay, maybe just
is it me
yeah,
or Mr.
just
Suhail first?
Miss you,
Oh, me.
Mr. Ahmad.
Okay. Well, with all those issues, I would still choose to teach if there is a chance, and uh, even if I I'm not being paid for it, I'm still teaching, not I mean, not formally, right? Because I think
Mm-mm.
every day I'm teaching, and with teaching, we I learn. With teach, I learn. Teaching is learning too at the same time,
Mm-mm.
right? For me, interacting and sharing,
Mm-mm.
I think it could uplift someone's day too. Moreover, if the students get what understand what you're trying to say, it's uh it's going to make my day very, yeah. So I would still choose to teach.
Uh, okay,
I
so
mean,
you
I
would
mean, not
still
formally.
just yeah,
Yeah,
because
but
you
not formally.
yeah, because you still want to study, right? You need to study when you want to when you want to teach. That's okay. Can I
Yeah,
give the
and not
last
formally in public school.
not probably in public school. Okay, I
Yeah,
see. Maybe in just in course or something like that, right?
yeah, course, forums, like that.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Can I just give the last answer to Mr. Febri? Maybe or yeah, Mr.
Yeah.
Febri.
With the question, I'm just gonna be quick. Would you still choose to teach? I don't
Uh-uh.
know actually, but if I have a chance to teach, of course I'm gonna teach. Maybe not in like formal education. It's gonna be like private education. Like maybe I'm gonna open my own schools or course kind of things. Hopefully, if I'm rich. Thank you.
Uh, okay. Because when you teach in that position, you have power, right? But if we teach in school, we have to follow all of the rules. That's what you mean.
Exactly,
I
and
know
I don't
you.
like it.
Yeah. Okay, how about you, Mr. Suhail? Maybe adalah ini your your closing. Hmm.
I think I will. So, if the lecturer is also a teacher, right?
Mm-mm.
So, I giving a free lecture at the weekend. So I work at
Uh,
the weekday and I giving a free lecture at the weekend. So I think I still choose to teach because I can search other salary from my other work and I giving free lecture at the weekend. So I think I still choose to teach in the future. Thank you.
okay, good. Thank you, Mr. Uh, Suhail. Okay, anyone last? Enough? Okay, good. Thank you so much for all of you who has give given your opinion, your point of view about this topic. It is really interesting, and I got a lot of views tonight, and probably I will learn again about the I will review again later the the perspective of all of you guys. Thank you. I'll give back to Miss uh, Miss Sophie.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Zulfikar. That was unbelievable. That was so amazing. Thank you so much. You've done it very well. And thank you too for everybody who still stay until the end. Thank you, Mr. Ahmad, Mr. February, Mr. Suhail, Miss Henny. Thank you for being very consistent. Mr. Sunshine, obviously, and also last but not least, Mr. Cocomelon. Thank you for joining our tonight's discussion. I really happy that most of us are actively spoken their mind. I think that's like the the main point of this OTA community. We practice our English by speaking more and more, adding new topic every week. And also, Mr. Zulfikar, I think topic is a very good choice because it seems like all of us can relate, even though we're not teachers. But there's always someone that we know as a teacher, and we heard their experience, and it's always nice to discuss about them in detail or even in a deeper level. Thank you so much, and also for willing to, even though there's so many times, but you still managed to perform really well. Very good job, Mr. Zulfikar. And I would like to invite everybody to open their camera because we're gonna take a picture together and end the discussion. So everybody, if you don't mind, please open your camera. Mr. Sunshine, can you take a picture, please? All right, you're the best. Okay.
Okay, I'm waiting for you all,
Mr.
guys.
February's come back, Mr. Sunshine. After
Okay, finally, welcome home. Right.
All right. I think we're all ready.
Okay, I'm going to take the picture on the count of 3. Okay, so how? Sorry, wait. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Right. Okay, nice. Once again, minute. Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Right. Okay,
All
nice.
right.
Thank you. Back to you, Sophie.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Sunshine, and happy fasting, guys. And also, I hope you have a good night for the rest of the night. Thank you so much, and thank you for those who being very on time. I really do.
And the last
Bye.
we say, hello, ta. Yesterday we
Yesterday we said
say,
tomorrow.
Yesterday, I said
okay,
tomorrow.
bye-bye, everyone. Have a good day.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.
Thank you, Mr. Zul. Thank you, Sophie. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you,
Sunshine.
Mr. Sunshine.